Hello everyone, MFPallytime here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, we are taking a look at Arthas. And it's not just going to be today's video. Our next two videos are also going to be showcasing other Arthas builds, so keep your eyes open for those. The one we're focusing on today centers around the level 1 talent Frost Presence. This is going to give Arthas really good crowd control throughout the entire match. The faster you finish this quest, the better it's going to be, and the longer you get to enjoy it. From there, we pivot into E talents, which allow us to slow the movement speed and attack speed of nearby combatants around Arthas, and that's just the beginning. It gets quite a lot better. If you guys enjoyed today's video or feel like you learned something, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button and keep an eye out for future Arthas videos coming up on the channel pretty soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video we find ourselves on Warhead Junction today. Very big map, and they have a good team for it. Friendly team today is Arthas, Lucio, Greymane, Rexxar, and Lunara. The enemy team, Muradin, Anduin, Tassadar, Abathur, and Nazabwa. We are going to be showing off a few Arthas builds on the channel in the upcoming weeks, and we are going to start with his E build. To go along with that, we are taking up a W talent at the beginning. This is a quest. As we continue to root enemies, we get better at rooting enemies until eventually everything in the path of our W is going to be rooted at the same time. Is this a spin? It looks like... Oh, it's B team. Hey, guys. Someone didn't get the memo. Fuck that guy! How dare you defend him, Maddie? You know the rules! Alright, well, Arthas is extremely squishy in the early game. Didn't mean to W there. So we are going to have to manage that. My Q ability can be cast on enemies or on myself. If I cast it on enemies, it does damage. If I cast it on myself, it does some healing. We caught Nazebo as he was trying to back away. Let's see if we can do anything for that. No, it doesn't look like it. Time to start soaking some XP. We are not cavemen. We know the rules of the game. So Q ability, Death Coil. I can self-cast this for a bit of a health potion. In this setup, we are going to be taking a talent later in the game that allows me to use this offensively 100% of the time and still get the benefit of the healing. Our W ability is Howling Blast. That's what our level 1 quest is tied to. The more we root, the better we get at it. And then our E ability is Frozen Tempest. This drains mana every second, but deals damage, slows enemies, and I believe slows their attack speed, if I'm not mistaken, with each tick of the damage around me. We are able to regain some of our mana if we want to use our trait. This is Frostmourne Hungers, 10-second cooldown. There are auto attack builds that are focused on this ability. We're not focusing on it today. However, every time it's off cooldown, we want to auto attack, then trait, and then auto attack again. The trait resets our auto attack timer, lets us basically get an extra one off for free. It's going to deal more damage and give us mana back. Very, 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 very useful. First objective is going to be happening soon, probably. We're just going to move up and be a nuisance to this Nazebo. All we needed to do was make sure we landed our route there, and then I'm happy with the rest of the engagement. The rest of it really doesn't matter. 20 is what we're aiming for, so that's going to be difficult to do before we start getting into some pretty big team fights. Sippy Cup ready in just 20 seconds, but... Oh, is that mine, Abathur? No, it's not. That's good, at least. Someone on our friendly team, I think it was Greymane, took this camp behind us, so I do want to try to push in with it. Our level 4 talent that we just picked up lowered the mana upkeep of our E ability, making it easier to do, so we can move up and be a bit more aggressive with it when we need to be. Nice jump in by our Lucio. However, I can't do too much there. 18 seconds until the objective is up. Our Sippy Cup is ready to go, and I am going to fall back for it. Our level 7 does have a quest as well. Basically, we just need our E ability to deal damage to enemies. Super duper straightforward. We'll be doing that passively throughout the game without ever even thinking about it. Let's see if I can go for an early channel. He can definitely interrupt, but only if he wants to get rooted, and then we move up and try to be as aggressive as possible. He's still in the AoE. Maybe he didn't feel like zombie walling there. Maybe he didn't want to commit. This is gonna take all day. The problem is I have to do it. I have to just be here. I have to commit. Friendly team is running off that Muradin pretty well. Let's push the lane into tower, maybe. Heal myself with Q. Grab that regen globe. I'm just gonna shove this in. Got him. He thinks I'm going for it now. If he stops to defend, though, he's going to start losing his buildings. We see Murden jumping in. We're going to root the Nazebo one more time. Lunara coming around on the flank is going to deal enough poison damage to take him down. And now we just stay into the thick of it. We're fine. We can tank that. That's going to start to change as this Tassadar comes into play. But heck, we held off here for an eternity. We did our job. I think it's time for me to go rest, Arthas, after a long time. We are going to be picking up a Immortal Coil with this setup. This allows us to heal every time we use our Q ability. It can be difficult for Arthas to sustain himself in combat if he can't kind of get cemented in. This allows us to just poke with our Q and still get that health potion benefit. If you do feel like you can be more aggressive, Rune Tap is an awesome pickup. Allows you to go in melee and deal quite a lot of damage at the same time. The Murden did not get out fast enough, and we've slowed down this Tassadar to the point that he will never move ever again. So that is going to make it so we can gather this nuke back from the enemy team and use it on these top defenses, if we so choose. All of my mana is almost gone. We've used so much in that fight, and it was like 2 seconds long, but we will try to rotate and continue to be effective. This middle minion wave is zooming in pretty quickly. Root onto their healer. We do catch him. And here comes Greymane and Lunara jumping in. I'm just going to grab this XP. I don't think that's going to be a kill. Self-heal. Murden jumping in now. Does stun our Lunara, so I wanted to step up and be in the way. Heal. I'm fine. We do have Sip. Top lane defenses are looking pretty beat up. They do have an Abathur healing that at the same time, though. I don't think I can mitigate that Nazebo damage. That's looking a little too high for me. I tried to root him in tower range there. That didn't work out either. Just self-cast that Q after. I'm just going to go back to the base. We'll come back into the next fight at full strength. Level 10 coming around. You have two options. If you want to PvE push more on a map that has a big moving objective, for instance, Braxis Holdout. You could probably argue Hanamura with the Samurais. Garden Terra map. All of these are great options to then throw Cindergrosa down a lane and make even push even more valuable. Think of it as the Sylvanas trait, but cast on a character that doesn't ruin the game. Army of the Dead is what we are going to pick. It's going to give me more sustain in every scenario, whether we're pushing into buildings, whether we're fighting enemy heroes. Everything I do with Army of the Dead, I will be able to do it better. Good route there. Picks me up 2 more stacks. We're at 13 out of the 20 that we need right now. Great kill by Greymane as he goes in and snags Nazebo's life right in front of the tower. We then get another really good route. Oh, unfortunately, Lunara stuck in the lightning, was taken down. We're going to ult really early here, use our Q onto Murden for some sustain, and then start to sacrifice some of our minions to heal us back up. I am pretty worried, but with the help of Lucio and all of the ghouls that we have sacrificed, I don't know where that route was trying to go, but it wasn't where I wanted it. I can tell you that. With the Abathur top hat, he's going to be faster than me, so we're dead. That's very unfortunate. If I landed that route, we may have been able to walk out of there. I mentioned Army of the Dead as a sustain ult, but you're sacrificing your ghouls for 411 health each time. And there's like a global cooldown associated with that. So you can get thousands upon thousands upon thousands of health back with the Army of the Dead. But it's going to be slow. And we were teetering on the point of needing heals. Like it was a life and death situation. I was spamming Q, I was spamming my ult, and it still felt slow. The objective is up. It is up at the top lane. It looks like the friendly team is starting to crowd around it. 4 members up there. Tassadar for the enemy team is pushing a little bit too far for my liking. So we're just going to cast our E and stand close to him. Hey, bud. This is a long lane. It's a long lane right here. You sure you got what it takes? You sure you got it? Because you're slow as shit. Is Abathur here? Where is he? Where is he? Come here, little buddy. Come here, little buddy. Come on, I know you're around here. Yeah, there you are. Oh, no. All right, 2 down to the bottom lane. The friendly team's still fighting up top. I'm going to push this in. We just hit level 13. Let's AoE this. Trait. At level 13, we're getting Biting Cold. Each second an enemy is damaged by Frozen Tempest, it deals 12% more damage, up to a 50% bonus. So in situations like where we're chasing down that Tassadar, it's going to start to stack up and be very, very noticeable. At our next talent tier, level 16, we're getting another E ability, and this is going to make it so our E also roots targets. Between our level 1 quest, the stacking damage, the stacking slows everything. It's going to be super easy to get value out of that route. CP Cup brings me back up to a fighting health. Nazebo above us is going for that vision. I think he's probably already gone, unless he's running into me. If he is running into me, I have a whole team right here, so let's see if we can make it work. Good route, good counter route too. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Sacrificing minions as often as I can to try to hold route into the doorway. Yes! It was enough. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's so much burst damage. Oh, my goodness. All right, moving down to the bottom lane. Ult was just used for a panic button. I'm going to kill off this monstrosity. Abathur can top hat this and burrow it away. If I see the top hat form, I'm just going to root the monstrosity right away because I don't want him microing it like that. This is looking okay. This is looking totally manageable. Friendly team up 2 levels. It's soon to be 1 level. Actually, I'm doing a pretty good job of soaking XP. We might maintain that 2-level lead. Once we do, that's a pretty big power spike for me, so I kind of don't want to be the off-lane soaker anymore. I kind of want to go in. Greymaid's getting a camp that's also going to push this wave down, which is a great, great, great pickup. I'm going to stop pushing it just so these minions stack up a little bit more. Abathur actually helping us with that. So it's an even bigger push with that mercenary camp. Friendly team picked up a kill on Anduin up in the top lane. Rebel running for his life right now, makes it in range of Lucio. Lucio with that speed boost is going to allow them to get out of there. Let's see how greedy this enemy team wants to be about it, though. If they push up, Arthas is here and ready to go. They don't know I'm here. Root. Hey, bud. Just gonna ult now. Heal. Oh, I missed that root by an inch. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Tassadar's up at the top of the screen doing some Tassadar shit. Let's try to... Wait, where's it going? Wait. I got him. And then we'll just try to hold off the rest of the offensive getting in here. Tassadar doing that job for us by putting up that wall, stopping them from advancing. Root in their path catches them both. And now we're looking great for taking a very quick boss here right as this objective is about to happen if the friendly team wants to do it. Great setup, taking them down right in front of the boss arena. My sippy cup's ready, so I'll be right back. Greyman, can you get on that boss? We need your damage on it if you can, my dude. In 10 seconds, we are going to have the objective be contestable. And I'm thinking they're going to go for that bottom one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the tunnel. And I do have my sippy cup healing currently helping me. He doesn't know I'm here. Just back out. Root doesn't even need to land. Now I just stand here with E, and we got it. If spiders don't kill me, if spiders don't kill me, oh my god! Lucio, I saw you not switch to your speeds. We're gonna let that go. We're gonna let that go, Arthas. We're gonna let that go, Arthas. That's fine. Fucking speed song. Lucio just speeds right on by as I have spiders ripping me apart. That's okay. No harm, no foul. We're good. Enemy team looking like they might be trying to take that top mercenary camp. That boss is walking its way into their tier 2 defenses right now. Lunara jumping in and out on the Muradin. Although that nuke's falling fast, everyone does get out of the way. We have just shown up to the party as well. We are here. This would be a phenomenal Syndragosa use, by the way, just in case if you were still wondering when that would be useful right now. I'm going to ult very early here if I can. Q towards the enemy team. Unfortunately, I was stunned and wasn't able to get as much sustain out of that as I was hoping. The idea with our Army of the Dead is it provides more targets for the building to shoot here as well. So I was spawning these, number one, because I needed that sustain, but number two, it distracts the tower even longer and makes our minions even more valuable. Greymane walking right up to the front door. That's not the best. There's some risk there. We also see Abathur split pushing down to the bottom lane right now. I hope someone can back and get to that. Friendly team still has a 2-level lead at the 14-minute mark. Closing in on those level 20s really, really soon. Enemy team is almost all back alive as well. Tastar rejoining them in just 5 seconds, where our deaths are a little bit more split, with Lunara being about 20 seconds or so behind me. The monstrosity does have that top hat. He does not get it out of there in time. We see Nazebo nuking the worst lane to nuke, the middle lane. He did do it at the right time, though, chat. At 14 minutes, nukes get a lot stronger. So, I mean, if you are going to nuke mid, that's the way to do it. Nazebo going for that vision there. Do you think he'll be aggressive with it? Do you think he'll go for my camp after taking that vision and seeing no one there? Or do you think he's just grabbing it so he can go farm again? Okay, so I'm going to take it back. We're going to get our level 20s. I want to try this Death's Advance. Most of the time, you just get more ghouls and sacrifice them more, but I want to see what a full E build with an E upgrade at 20 gives us. So it's going to increase our movement speed by 10%. Frozen Tempest also increases the attack speed and movement speed slow that we're providing to the enemy team by another 20%, taking it from 40 to 60%. That's actually monstrous. That is so crazy. Now, if they're attacking me slower, theoretically, I can get more ghoul uses off and stay alive even longer. Theoretically. Oh, Greymane does spot the Abathur. Takes him down very swiftly. Great time to stagger deaths as well. Tastar thinking about getting those bottom. Ooh, Rexar's on the way for it. He may not get them. Tastar thinking about pushing bottom. Rexar is there now. Unfortunately, I can't watch that fight play out too much longer. Go for a channel here. It looks like they're just giving us top. That's looking a little dire. Let's see if we could just snag the mid nuke as well. And then we may just kind of... I'm going to nuke mid. Just open up the map a little bit. I was thinking that would be enough to kill the front wall. I missed that tower a little bit. They only have one nuke as a team. I'm trying to see what they're doing with it. The only one showing on the map right now is Nazebo. Everyone else is on some secret mission. I assume they'd be running at bottom because that's our tier 2 that's exposed. But then we see Anduin just kind of casually gathering regen globes in front of us. They're not fearing me at all. I may have just skirted by the vision there. They may have seen me. Friendly team's taking vision now, so I'm going to wrap around this way and try to get a root if they interfere. Like this! Hey, Anduin's name is Lich King. That's kind of funny. Oh, Tastar in a bad spot right now. I'm going in with army. Just spam it. Just spam it. Just spam it. We're fine. We're fine. He's rooted. Oh, God. Woo! Dude, if he steps out again, I'll root him. I swear to God. All right, we can get that nuke. Unfortunately, we don't have any minion waves here to help us push, but we have 30 seconds before the enemy team really starts to respawn. Let's start whacking on this door as best we can. I need to make sure I'm using my trait every time it comes off cooldown. We need to make sure that we never, ever, ever have any mana problems at all. 13 seconds until Anduin is back. I'm starting to get a little worried about my health. Maybe we should have gone straight for core here. Please nuke this. Please nuke this. That was close. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. That'll kill it. No, it won't. We do still have a cannon here. Oh no. Okay, I just need to refill mana. That's all I need to do. Just trait right here. Heal myself. We can heal again in 8 seconds. Could stop them from rotating if they do. Perfect. We just got top boss. Honestly, we just push with that. We just push with top boss. Oh, let's get this too. Rex started picking that up as we were just kind of walking around in middle lane. I like that. This will give me a region globe as well, which will help out. Nazebo walking up early to try to get some damage in on this. Good Tassadar wall. Very good Tassadar wall. This is going all the way to the core. We're going to ult early. Oh, really thought I was going to catch Tassadar there. Let's just try to... Oh my god. I almost died to that nuke. I was going to say, let's just try to be smart about my engagement and take it slow. The haymaker through almost got me. Core is dying to boss. I'm going to get some damage in over there too. And that is going to do it. Greymane picks up MVP. I didn't make the board. Ah. Talents we went for in today's video. At level 1, we picked up Frost Presence. This allows us to root the enemy team and keep them inside of our E talents for the rest of the game significantly easier. So much value in this 1-level talent throughout the rest of the game. And this is one of those talents you can pick up really no matter the build you're going for, and it'll give you value. Always worth considering. Frozen Waste is our level 4 Immortal Coil, so we can heal no matter what with our Q ability. Army of the Dead for that extra sustain, and then we just went E talents for the rest of the game, making the enemy team's life even more difficult every step of the way. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I'll see you again very soon.